y'all, Farmer Dre back at it. It's another beautiful, wet, cold, it's a spring day here on the farm. That's all we can ask for. It's gonna probably be sunny in 10 minutes or so. Now it's supposed to rain all day long here, all week. So yeah, but I wanna thank everybody for stopping by. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button, go in and smash that like button. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload a video. So today, we are harvesting the first tomatoes out of high tunnel number 1. So technically, I picked our first tomatoes about a week ago and tried it out. I actually picked a couple, seeing how the flavor is and whatnot. But today there's a lot more that are ready to be picked. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how the crop is looking, what I've been doing, how to manage and keep everything nice and healthy. So let's go ahead and show you guys what's going on. The variety that I grew this year are Big Dinas, which are the indeterminate vine type, climbing type tomatoes. And I grew a row of Carolina Golds and a row of the 3 rows of the Red Deuce. And Red Deuce is a staple here on the farm. We've been growing it for the past 4 years. We're gonna continue growing it. It's always been part of tomato production here on our farm. And it always will be. And if you guys are interested and ask the questions, why did I grow the Big Dinas? I was hoping to start harvesting tomatoes about 2 weeks earlier than the determinate varieties, but I found out this year that there's not much difference. There's just as many Red Deuce turning red as there are Big Dinas. The Big Dinas might be a couple days ahead of the Red Deuce, but you know, there's not much difference. So let's go ahead and show you guys the tomatoes that are turning. So here's the first cluster of tomatoes here. These are Big Dinas. And I went through and I'm going through today and cleaning up the bottoms, just the bottom couple leaves there, opening it up so air can get through here. And of course, it just looks better on camera if the tomato plants are nice and clean and pruned. Of course, there's some more turning red here. And there's the first clusters that are just turning red throughout some of these plants here. And you know, that's non-pruned or non-cut leaves are on the bottom, so you can't see much there. But the instant you pull off those leaves, just look at these, absolutely gorgeous, absolutely loaded. That's a 1-pounder right there. Just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. Can't beat this. Look at that. Both sides, tomatoes are dangling. Starting to turn red here. So the only problem I see with these Big Dinas is, this already happened a couple times, is entire clusters of tomatoes are falling off because of the weight. And I should have bought some of those tomato truss hangers, whatever, where you connect it to the string and connect the whole entire truss to it. But or I should just prune back the clusters here, which I'm probably going to, just because this already happened a couple times and it's kind of annoying. These are determinate tomatoes. These are Carolina Golds. And look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and pick this one right here. Beautiful Carolina Gold tomato. Like I said, those first clusters, even on these Red Deuce here, are starting to turn red. So there's not much difference in my experience here between determinate and indeterminate tomato plants. And that's of course when it comes to harvest and harvest time. I just saw a couple more Red Deuce there. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys those. But yeah, look at these. Oh, beautiful. Red Deuce are looking good as well. So there's more Carolina Golds right there. So absolutely beautiful. These plants, look at that. Just dangling fruit everywhere. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Look at this, more Red Deuce turning red here. So you can't beat it. You cannot beat it. I gotta come through here and finish picking up some of these side shoots that are going in between the rows. But yeah, Red Deuce are looking good. Carolina Golds are looking good. Big Dinas are looking good as well. So just absolutely amazing. So I could probably go through here today and pick about 20 pounds or so. But I didn't mention this to you guys, but the Missouri Extension reached out to me and they're having a tomato school this Friday and Saturday. And so after looking back at what they sent me, it's not on Friday and Saturday, it's on Thursday and Friday. So the class is going to be held in person and virtually online on Thursday, and then the tours are on Friday. So if you guys are interested in attending virtually, you guys can go ahead and sign up with the link down in the description box below. And they want me to speak at the tomato school and just showcase our farm and our operation here. And also on Saturday, the entire class is coming out to our farm to look at our operation, look at the tomatoes, look at all the tunnels we have full of tomatoes. So I'm gonna leave as much fruit as I can red on the plants, so that whenever they come out here, you know, it's the middle of May here, and we have ripe tomatoes. So that's the goal, that's the beauty of it. And with these indeterminates, we like to pick them just a tad bit on the redder, pinker side, just because they have a tendency to split. But that's the thing, tomato harvest is here. Beautiful red deuce, beautiful Carolina golds, beautiful big Dinas. I'm gonna come through here today and finish cleaning up these rows here, making sure they're nice, clean cut, so that whenever the professors come and look at my tomatoes, they're gonna be surprised. And that's the funny part of it all. I feel like a kid. I am a kid. I'm only 23 years old. And whenever they ask me to speak, I feel honored, just because there's 5 other professors, doctors in tomatoes that are gonna be speaking at this school. And then they want me, a 23-year-old farmer who knows just a little bit about this stuff, has a YouTube channel, and they want me to speak. I mean, I feel honored to be able to do that. But then again, I feel like I'm the least qualified person to speak at these things. But hey, I'm never gonna turn down an opportunity. And if I'm willing to teach other people about growing tomatoes and high tunnel production and whatnot, I am going to do it. So just wanted to hop on here today and show you guys that these tomatoes are turning red, are ripening up. And then of course we have this this red deuce here that I pruned to a single stem. There's not much difference. There's not much difference to when the tomatoes will be turning red. The biggest thing, if you get them to flower and get them to set on fruit, that's how quick they're going to go ahead and set their fruit in harvest. So, you know, the initial idea was to have these big Dinas ripen last week of April, beginning of May, and it looks like the middle of May, all the tomatoes in the high tunnel will be starting to harvest and be ready to harvest. So now, slowly start taking some to farmer's market as the supply lasts. And of course, as season progresses, as season goes on, we're gonna have lots and lots. And about the second week of June, we'll be covered with tomatoes, and hopefully start picking a few thousand pounds out of here daily. So look at this, absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, awesome looking tomatoes. Look at the amount of green tomatoes on here, just beautiful. So that's the nice thing about cutting these up to, we're leaving 12 leaves on 12 branch leaves on these things. So that's why if you do that, everything looks nice and beautiful. So, and it showcases the tomatoes a lot more. And of course, tomato plants are still flowering. I'm still feeding them lots of fertilizer, and still keeping up with that fertilizer program and making sure these tomato plants are looking nice and healthy. Of course, I got to come through here and sucker them, because that's the only downside to growing indeterminates, is the time and energy spent pruning them and training them. But you know, we have them in the ground, paid a pretty price for the seed, about $1 a seed here, so we better make it worth a while. Alrighty, y'all, so if you guys are from the Springfield area, I'm gonna go ahead and leave some of the information to the Missouri Tomato School down in the description box below. And if you guys are interested in showing, if you guys are from the Springfield area, it's gonna be held at Mount Vernon at the Missouri Extension, or MU Research Station out there. And if not, I'm gonna try to film my part of the school there and my presentation, and try to upload it to YouTube. I gotta see if I can do that or not, but I'm pretty sure they will allow me to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and film it and upload it here to YouTube and just show you guys what I teach other people. And it's the same thing that I show here on my channel. There's no difference between the two. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check out the link down in the description box below to the Missouri Tomato School. There's gonna be a lot of professors, a lot of professionals in growing tomatoes, a lot of doctors. Tomato harvest is here. Start picking tomatoes. They'll be in here on Friday, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get one of my siblings to film the actual tour part of it, and as well, and just post on my YouTube channel as well here, and just bring you guys along for the whole ride, for the whole experience. I mean, it is a tomato school. My channel is all about tomatoes, so why not? So this is gonna be it for today. If you guys haven't already, go and hit that subscribe button, go and smash that like button if you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget, hit that notification icon so you guys can be notified whenever I do upload a video. I want to say thanks for watching up to this point. You guys have a good day, and we will see you next time.